update today in our efforts to stand with April Hutchinson. The president of the Canadian Powerlifting Union has resigned. It's a major victory in the battle to preserve women's sports, but the war isn't won yet. We need your help to do it. Canadian Powerlifting Union President Shane Martin tendered his resignation apparently on November 12th, just days after the organization threatened Team Canada powerlifter April Hutchinson with a 2-year ban from competition after she accurately described a male-born powerlifter competing in the women's division.
The whole thing is disgusting. It's disgraceful. It's disheartening. It's even more disheartening that the Federation allows this to happen. I am the one being punished for speaking truth, yet he can mock females and say, call me a bigot, incite hate, and nothing's being done about that. But I'm the one being silenced by my Federation.
Now, April filed a complaint against a trans-identified male competitor who mocked female powerlifters for being less strong than he was.
Why is women's bench so bad? I mean, not compared to me. We all know that I'm a tranny freak, so that doesn't count. Standard bench in powerlifting competition for women, I literally don't understand why it's so bad.
April's complaint went unacknowledged, while a complaint against her for airing her unheard grievances on social media led to her ban from the sport. However, April's a fighter and she's fighting back against her potential suspension. Her lawyer, Lisa Bildy of Libertas Law, is being crowdfunded by Rebel News through your generous donations. To donate and to sign the petition calling for April's ban to be revoked, visit standwithapril.com. In his resignation letter, Shane Martin described his failed attempts to, quote, modernize the organization's inclusivity policy as his reason for leaving. Look at this. The position has become something I no longer recognize, and I am not the one to lead this organization. Brother, you got that straight. Let's keep going. The most pressing membership issue was examining the CPU's inclusion policy with the goal of improving and modernizing it to better reflect the frameworks other Canadian sports are operating under. Now, Martin's November 12th resignation also comes just 2 days after April received support from the International Powerlifting Federation. This was their post. The IPF respects the rights of our athletes to express their views on social issues that affect them, as well as their freedom of speech. The IPF Executive Committee shall contact the Canadian Powerlifting Union to request clarification on this matter. Now, back in February, now former CPU President Martin called the police to attend a Vancouver powerlifting event after women showed up in black to mourn the death of women's sports.
I have an RCMP officer who said if there's trouble, I should call her. So I'll call her.
What are you calling the police for? We're respectfully here, cheering for women.
This is a private event. You guys
paid to get in here.
That's correct. And that initiative is revoked. This is supposed to be a safe
We are
space.
cheering for women. It is safe. How are we making it unsafe? Can you tell me how you're making it?
Now, at that event, a male-born powerlifter who now goes by Ann Andrus was allowed to compete against biological women. Andrus took home third place on the podium, thus pushing the female third place winner off the podium altogether. Now, fast forward. At an August competition, Andrus, that biological male, took home first in a powerlifting event, beating the second place woman by 200 kilograms. Now, Martin resigning, this is indeed a major victory. It shows that public pressure works. But as April says, 1 down, 4 more board members to go. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. To add your name to the list of people calling on the Canadian Powerlifting Union to revoke their threatened ban on Team Canada powerlifter April Hutchinson for simply acknowledging biological sex differences and to donate to her legal fund, please go to standwithapril.com.